Okay, so it looks like I'm live now. This is an unplanned, unexpected video titled Scam Busting, because I got a scammer message on my cell phone this morning and I thought, well, let's give this a shot. This is different than the scam baiting videos that I see on YouTube. They're typically when they're calling a scammer who's put out their phone number in some method. But there's a lot of other scams going on that don't get talked about much. So I thought I might once in a while do this. So this is an unplanned. I didn't do a proper thumbnail or description. And this is probably going to become part of my list for online security, perhaps. There's Tony Wallow. Hi, Tony. And so this is a different computer. This is a completely different, we might call this my Studio B, but yeah, this isn't my place. I'm at a cabin up in the mountains and wasn't even planning to do a stream, but I've got this scammer on the line. So I think we're going to try doing something with this. So I need to get to, and I'm doing this on the computer that I showed when I was doing lab work on it, that the owner of the computer said I would need to shake it in order to get Windows to boot. And the computer was just working. It's never caused a symptom. Well, I brought it with me on this short trip intending to try using it. Now this is actually a live stream from the live stream studio. So I don't have my other computers. I don't have my other webcams. This is just from the webcam built into this laptop. So I'm going to go to the edit menu here and see if I can turn on the DVR mode, because I've never even tried doing it from this type of a broadcast. So I'm looking through here and I don't see the video. Oh, let's see. I can put this on a playlist now. Online security tips. So I'm adding it to that playlist. And we're going to get started with this scam interaction here in a little bit. So I've got live chat replay on. So the chat's going to show when somebody replays this later. Slow mode. I don't see a place to turn on the DVR mode. Tony, can you test the DVR mode for me and see if that's working, and put a message in chat for me? Really, is there no place for DVR? When I'm working from the live stream studio. And Tony says it's on. Okay, thank you, Tony. I just got back to the chat. Gee, I don't even know how do I share my screen on this? I'm actually doing this from an incognito mode in the Google Chrome browser on this client's computer. Didn't know if it was work. I figured I'd find out. But I've got a scammer on the line here through text messaging on my cell phone. And I thought, let's see what I can do with this. So I'm going to try, I'm going to bring up my email on another tab here, because what happened is she, and I use that term loosely, sent me a photo in text messages. Yeah, here we go. Let's see, am I going to have to, I know I've already exposed my personal email address and not too worried about it in the beginning to begin with. But anyway, so I think I can do this. I've got the picture there now. Now let's see how to get back to, here's the live streaming. Yeah, and does this screen show, I see one like, so I'm going to guess that was from Tony, since you're the only one I see right now. And thank you for that. I don't even see that this screen tells me how many people are watching right now. So I seriously don't know. And I didn't schedule this, so you don't know, so people didn't receive messages ahead of time. But now as soon as I start live streaming, messages should go out. So I'm going to try clicking around here and see if I can figure out how to share my screen into the video. So I'm thinking it'd be by clicking on the webcam. Sridhar says, nice weather. Yes. Very comfortable up here. I'm in the Sierra Nevada mountains in California. And the sun's rising. It was going straight through this window a moment ago. Now it's above. So the lighting on me is okay, but the lighting in the background is pretty difficult. That's probably going to change as we go through. I wonder what happens if I duck out of the picture. Does it adjust? Not really. Okay, there's got to be a way to share my desktop into this live stream. I wasn't planning to do this. I have an experiment with this type of live stream. You know my studio and what I do there. I feel pretty competent in my studio. But here, hello, Ken, miss you, Deck. Someday I'm going to find out if I'm pronouncing your name right. And boy, it's starting to feel a little stuffy. Let's see, that one goes, turn right to open that window. Oh, and I just got a notification. I just got a notification saying I'm broadcasting live on my channel right now. Good to know. So I've got a scammer on the line that's what I'm wanting to do. I was not planning on doing this live stream right now, so I'm kind of trying to figure out my way around it. I'm on a client's laptop. It's that one that I was supposed to have to shake in order to get it to work. And I'm trying to find a way to share my screen. You know what? Instead of doing that, if I can't figure out how to do that, I'll just show you this text message that came through to me. And the purpose behind this video is, I said before, I don't really want to go into the scam baiting. There's a lot of content creators doing scam baiting, whether they call a scammer, let them connect to their computer, do whatever. But there are other types of scams that I don't see them talked about much. So that's what I'm interested in doing. And this is going into my playlist for online security. So let's see, I'm going to try just holding up my phone here. Well, you know what? I don't want to hold the phone up yet because I want to expose the first message that came up. So I'm just going to read it to you. It came to me as a text message. The phone number is displayed. You know, I just realized when I'm leaning on the table, I'm probably shaking the camera. So I'll try not to do that. So this text message comes in and says, "Hi, is this Trevor?" ? It's Manda. We matched on Tinder before, and she misspells Tinder because maybe that gets blocked. We matched on Tinder before when I came to visit my cousin, but we didn't meet for coffee. I'm back in town right now. If you want to actually meet up this time, are you around? And that text message shows 11:27 p.m. So that would be 11:27 last night, my time. This morning at 6:15 a.m., my time, I replied, "Sorry, I'm not Trevor." That's all I said. And that's all I have said so far. I haven't responded any more to her. So we're going to go ahead and respond to her. Now, again, I'm referring to her, not believing that this is, I don't know if this is a girl or a woman that I'm speaking with. And I know it's not Manda. I know that now. As soon as this message came in, I thought, that's a scam. And typically I'll just, "Sorry, I'm not Trevor," and then I won't respond anymore. I don't take them any further. You know what? This screen doesn't show me how many people are watching right now. Could somebody just type that into chat? How many people are watching right now? This is a new method of live streaming to me. So after I send the message saying, sorry, I'm not Trevor, the next thing that comes through is a photo. So now I'm going to show you what's on my phone by holding it up to the webcam, because I haven't, oh, wait a minute, there's the numbers. Looks like 5 people watching. Yeah, now it's showing me the numbers. Bill Leatherland, hello, and Sridhar, hello. Oh, I did say hi to you before. Yeah, 5 now, great. So you're going to have a chance to interact during this scam busting experience, we'll call it. I haven't figured, if there's somebody that knows direct live streaming from a laptop in the YouTube studio, if you know a way to share my screen, that might be useful, but we may get along fine without it. So here I'm going to try to show this to you. I don't know how well this is going to work. So you're going to see the text message on the top. I got to figure out how to hold it and get it to focus. Yeah, that's messed up. There's got to be a way to do this. Holding it back here isn't working. Well, you don't have to read the text message. That text message is what I just read to you. And I'll read it again in a few minutes when more. Oh, there's adjusting. The camera is adjusting after a while. Now let me turn this sideways and see how well this webcam does. If I hold it there for a while, maybe I need to duck my head out of the way so it doesn't try to focus on me. Yeah, the catch is I can't see how it looks right now. But yeah, you can see it reasonably. All right, so anyway, there's this picture of this girl. And go down here a little bit further. So she gives me this much of a picture, and then here's another message. And I'm going to read it to you because I don't expect you to read it from there. We're going to do a little scam busting with this. She says, eek, this is the worst. LMAO. I assume he slipped me the wrong number. LOL. I chose to think he typed it incorrectly. Equal sign capital P. I guess that must be a smiley, some kind, I don't know what that is. Equal sign capital P. Anyway, you know my name and how I look like. What's yours? I did not respond to that message. Then the next one comes. Now, let me give you some times because these times are significant. Remember, she first sent me a message 11:27 last night. I responded at 6:15 a.m. this morning saying, no, I'm not that person. I'm not Trevor. She replies with just sending a picture, and the time on that picture is 6:28. I don't reply. And then 6:42 a.m., she sends another message. 6:52 a.m., she sends another message when I'm not responding, right? So then she says, nice to meet you. I haven't responded. How is she saying nice to meet you? Is this a bot? It could be a bot at this time. It could be just waited. And the bot sent another message. Nice to meet you. This is so silly, but you seem pretty cool. The only thing I've said so far is, sorry, I'm not Trevor. But yet I seem pretty cool. I don't even have to try, right? Good touch. So she says, nice to meet you. This is so silly, but you seem pretty cool. You're not a psycho murderer, are you? Hee hee. Then equal sign capital P again. That equal sign capital P has got to be something I'm not cool enough to know what it means. So we're going to try responding to her. How do you think I should respond? I've got an idea in my mind of how to respond. At least I did it before I hit go live. Now it kind of escapes me. But let's try. Oh, I need to show you something else though first. The real kicker of why I know this is a scam. Let me show you. How can I can't show you that. How am I going to show you that if I can't share my screen? All right, so I'm going to, maybe I can do it through the phone. I think I know how to do it through the phone. Ken Stout, hi Ken. Let's see, any other new names there? No, we have 4 showing. So I think you all know what I'm up to at this point. Let's see, how can I do this? So the way to really know it is I did a reverse photo search through Google. And that's a significant part of what I want to accomplish in this video, is showing how to do that. So I emailed it to myself, and then I applied it into Google's reverse photo search. Now, let's see, how might, if I save this, do it that way. Okay, so I know I have it in my email account, which I can access on the phone. And then I know the method for doing the reverse photo search is kind of similar on the phone as it is on the computer. So I'm going to do the best I can here with it. So there's that photo, and then open a browser, open Chrome. What is that doing? Okay, so then, you know what? I had some, Tony Wallow confirmed that DVR is working. I haven't asked for a check on the video and audio. So is that okay? Now, if I do on the phone, I'm going to the website of Google. And then can I do, let's see, it's making me sign into my Google account. So yeah, I was about to read out the password as I'm typing it, because that's something I do. Couldn't find your Google account. Really? Oh, it says email or phone instead of password. Why are you making me sign into my Google account on my phone? I'm already signed in, silly goose. How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? Oh, here's a way to do it. Here's a way to do it. So I'm going to go to google.com on the computer, and here's a way to do down and dirty screen sharing when you don't know how to do it. Let's see, can I get my phone on this little stand positioned in a way that works with, yeah, okay, this will work. So then I'm going to take a photo of that. Oh, good, this will work, this will work. So this is really not my normal style of video. I'm not using my normal equipment. So I'm stumbling about a little bit. Well, stop doing that, will you? I'm trying to zoom in on the part of the screen that I want. Oh, no, I can zoom in as a photo. That's what. So I actually just took a photo of that. Then come back here to the live stream. Display that photo for you. So just going to Google Chrome, it'll to google.com. I gotta try to hold this still. Oh, I gotta zoom in first. In the upper right corner, when you're on google.com, there's a thing that says images. So you can go to open another tab on your computer right now and go see that in the upper right corner. Yeah, this is kind of a bust for me showing you that. But up in the upper right corner, there's the word Gmail and the word images. So you click on images if you want to step through and see how I'm doing this. So I'm going back to that screen to do that. And then there's in the Google search field, you'll now see that there's a camera in the Google search field where there wasn't before. That's how we do a reverse image search. And I'm going to show you the results of this reverse image search because you don't have this. You don't have this girl's photo. So right there, I've got my mouse pointing to the camera. So I'm not going to hold that there much longer because you can see that. Sri says, try OBS Studio. Well, yeah, that's installing another piece of software on a client's computer. I wanted to know, can I just take any old computer and boom, get to a live stream right now? But I think you're right. OBS Studio is probably what I would have to do to be able to do a screen share, and I'm not going to be able to do it in Studio. So there's the now. So I click on that camera, and then there's a place where I can paste an image URL or upload an image. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to that image that came through on the email that I showed you earlier, and clicked on the download arrow to download it to my computer. And then I'm just going to drag that downloaded file from the bottom left corner of Google Chrome. I'm going to drag it onto that field. Let's see here. I'm going to try to do this. Try to actually get a picture of dragging that. Let's see. I got to do this. Okay, so that's, oh, you hear those chainsaws in the background? That's because all the forest fires we had up here last year, they're cleaning out all the dead wood now. I gotta free up my tangled cord here, try to get this thing. So that downloaded image was in the bottom left corner of the screen. I just dragged it up onto that field. And this camera, this webcam is adjusting now. Oh, that just totally sucks. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That's just not gonna work. But anyway, when I search this girl's image, there's a whole bunch of hits of this image. This is an image that's out there on the internet. It is not from this person who is sending me this scam message. So what is the scam going on here? I don't know what this scammer is trying to accomplish, but we'll let's see what has been suggested for how I should respond to her. And I'm figuring that whoever this scammer is probably doing shift work. It's quite possible his first couple of messages were just a bot, computer just reacting, trying to get somebody live. Once I respond with something more significant, then an actual scam operator takes over the communication and goes from there. Now, I'm imagining they don't all work like that, and I can't say for sure that is what's going on. I see 6 watching now, so Ryan's here. Hi, Ryan. So I'll catch you up in a little bit here. DVR is working. Ken says, tell her you are Captain Mickey at the Disney Police Department. So if it is a bot or somebody who has no understanding that is bogus, they might just go ahead and keep the interaction going. Tony says, okay, so that's audio and visuals, okay. Sri is seeing 9 people watching, or at one point, maybe that's gone down now because I'm seeing 5. Sri, try OBS. Nick's here. Hi, Nick. Live USB with OBS instance. Live USB. Well, that would be a USB webcam. This is the webcam built into this camera. I'm not sure what the USB would be for. Shree's got some eyeballs. I miss what that's about. Shree, it's all about the money. Somewhere down the line, yeah. Does she engage me in more conversation or relationship going over a period of days? And then she's got some kind of crisis and needs some money? I don't know. Ken says, are you using XSplit to broadcast? No, I'm not. So I'm going to review here in a moment and catch you up with this. Okay. And Omkar J says, hello. Hi. So I am at what we might call Studio B. I'm up in the Sierra Nevada mountains at a cabin. And behind me out the window, you see the woods. This is where we had forest fires, terrible forest fires. So there are a lot of burned trees there. This cabin did not get burned. When I come back in front of the camera, it's going to adjust. I was not planning on doing a live stream today. I'm up here for totally unrelated purposes. I see my glasses crooked. But I got this scammer contact through text messages. And I told you on my channel before, I'm not really interested in doing scam baiting. Well, a lot of the scam baiting YouTube channels are doing, phone calls, they got a phone number for a scammer, but there's a lot of other scams out there that I don't see much content on YouTube talking about. And I'm referring to the contacts that I get through text messages and through Facebook and through Twitter and probably some others too. But it's easy and quick to recognize them as scams. But if you're not a person who's, security conscious like me, you could easily miss it and easily get scammed. So I mentioned what she could be developing a relationship with me and then have a financial crisis, or she could develop a relationship with me going down this lines of Tinder and trying to turn it into a sexual thing, and then do it's not blackmail, it's extortion. Something that she's going to release the photos of what we've done between each other in images that we've shared, try to extort money out of me. So I've never followed any of these through. So rather than doing the Mickey Mouse type of thing, I'm more inclined to take a straight approach with this and see where it goes in the short term, and then maybe just start messing with the scammer. I don't want to say her because there's no telling, 50-50. Well, it seems like more of the scammers out there are male, so more likely the person's male. And definitely it's not this picture, not the person in this picture. So let's see, boot from you, yeah, nothing else in there. So the thing is here, when I respond to her, how quickly is something going to come back? Previously, she's been sending a message about every 10 minutes. Her last message was 6:52. It's 6:46 now. It's almost been an hour. So I'm going to do something a little more straight. Sorry for the delay. I was away from my phone. That's enough right there. That's just a little bit. I'm not going to respond to her questions. You know my name and how I look. What's yours? I'm not going to give her a name yet. Silly, but you seem pretty cool. You're not a psycho murderer, are you? I haven't answered that yet. So just sorry for the delay. I was away from my phone. Now, her previous timing has been 10 minutes between the things that she sent out, but I didn't say anything back to her. Now I suspect when I start saying something, scammer's going to come back quicker. Imagine the scammer watches this stream. Well, fine with me. I don't care. And maybe at the end of this would tell her, hey, go check out my channel. We just did a live stream involving you. Omkar says, it's late, man. I'll watch the VOD. That's great. Good night, Omkar. Where are you in the world before you bounce, if you don't mind letting us know? So one of the things I want to get across in this video is how to do a reverse image search. And Omkar's in India. Oh, so glad to have you on board. So good night, Omkar. Let's see what. Okay. Hey Siri. What time is it in India?
It's 8:18 p.m. in New Delhi, India.
8:18 p.m. in New Delhi. I think you might have more than one time zone in India. Oh, man, my neck's getting stiff. I did not sleep well here at this cabin. It's not my normal place. Haven't got anything back from her yet. Now we've got 8 people there. So when people re-watch this video, how many times am I going to re-explain what's going on? I get a lot of friend messages. People want to be becoming a friend on Facebook from names that I know. And I'm absolutely no, those aren't those real people, because it just doesn't fit that they'd be reaching out to me after all this time when we really weren't very close to begin with. And it's just that somebody has hijacked their account. I'm sure of that. And then they start sending out friend requests to friends of friends that are on that account. It's very obvious. Omkar says, not late. I've been on my laptop for 4 hours. My eyes are burning. Yeah, that's good enough reason to get away from it. You just need to protect your your sanity and your health. Now, this camera looks a little washed out now. There's just no camera controls in this YouTube live stream studio. Ah, this is her. This is her coming back to me. Okay. Wow. Well, get this. All I've said to her is, sorry for the delay. I was away from my phone. Here's her response. And I guess I'm just going to have to give a disclaimer. I'm saying her because the scammer's presenting themselves as female. Don't know that it's female at all. Here's the response. Ha ha, you're hilarious. I'm here for a couple more days at my cousin's. Want to get to know each other? I need to do something. What do you like to do for fun? Okay, I know it's not her photo, right? I did a reverse Google photo search. There's a whole bunch of this photo out there on the internet. I didn't actually find where it came down. Omkar's asking, will you take this stream down or not? I'm going to leave this stream up. It will be available. The name of the video might be different, but I'm not going to change it right away because I'm here for a different purpose. I wasn't planning to take time out of my day to do this. I've got other tasks on my day today, so I'm not going to do a proper thumbnail. I'm not going to fix the title of the video right away. I'm not going to put in a description. I'm just going to let it sit out there with the title that you've already seen. So it's probably going to be like that. I don't know. It could be a few days. So you'll be able to find it just fine. And also, if you just click up in the address bar, the URL at the top of your YouTube, and copy that URL and paste it as a shortcut on your desktop or paste it anywhere else, you'll be able to get straight to the video by just clicking on that link later on. So you don't have to go hunt for it. That's a lot easier to do. All right, so she says, haha, you're hilarious. I'm here for a couple more days at my cousin's. Want to get to know each other? I need to do something. What do you like to do for fun? Let's see. What city are you in? I'm out of town at the moment, question mark. So she can't, if she replies a city that I'm actually in, then this is a targeted attack. I'm on somebody's targeted list because this is my real valid cell phone number. This is not a burner phone. Sridhar says hi. Omkar, I like to bust scammers for fun. Yeah, they waste their time, and it's a good productive thing to do. So how much time was there between those? I said, sorry for the delay, 7:47, 3 minutes. She responded. And then I responded 3 minutes after that. Let's see what happens. Shri, Omkar, do you see my previous message? So I'm guessing Shri was specifically saying hello to Omkar. Shri, are you also in India? I'm just guessing maybe because it sounds like an Indian name. I'm not going to profess to be an expert on the Indian culture, but I've got acquaintances in business and clients and neighbors that are from India. A trucking neighbor of mine who's from India. I recently heard that one of my other neighbors who's also in a trucking business, heard that they thought he's gone back to India. Let's see. And Omkar says that to Shri. Your first message was nice weather. Yeah. Shri is probably from India, according to Omkar. And I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your names. If you can give me any kind of correction on pronunciation of your names, I love to pronounce names correctly. So I last said to, let's see, what did she say her name was? Manda. I last said to her that, what city are you in? I'm out of town at the moment. Now the DVR mode is on. So if anyone wants to scroll back and watch from the beginning, you can use Shift and the period key once or twice or 3 times to speed up the video or you could even scrub through it so that you could see the photo that I displayed of her. We're 36 minutes in and 8 viewers currently. So I'm doing this video because I wanted to start exposing scams that happen that are not phone numbers for you to call, not messages that come to you saying your computer's infected or you owe IRS money or there's a refund coming to you or a refund's been issued to you. Those types of scams are exposed already on YouTube. And I'm not going to try to compete with those content creators. They do a great job of it. I'm fans of their content, but there's a lot of other scams that are coming through and hitting unsuspecting people, possibly even people who watch the scam busting videos. And these other things that come through, maybe it's not, people aren't so on the spot, on the button, on top of it, as far as recognizing them as scams. If it doesn't make sense that this person is engaging in a conversation, it's probably a scam. And this one, before the conversation even got going, Sri says, yes, he's from India. Wonderful. Welcome. Glad to have you here. And let's see, Omkar, I think you said you were going to get off your computer, man. You told yourself you need to do that. I'm not going to be offended at all. You can come back and watch later. And you can put other response in the comments under the video. Oh, here she is. She came back. All right. So 7:53, I sent that message. 7:56, 3 minutes on the button. So I said, what city are you in? I'm out of town at the moment. What does she respond to that? I'm kind of I'm putting her in a problem place right here, right? She doesn't want to say where she's really at. Here's what she says. I just got back from a run. I'm going to get in the shower right now. Want me to show some more pictures? Question mark. She's offering to show me pictures of her in the shower. Okay, so this could be the extortion scam. And I haven't seen any YouTubers demonstrate this or put this out there. But it just makes total intuitive sense to me that that's what some of these ones, the ones that are sending an attractive girl photo out, and very possible I'm on a list somewhere because I'm of a certain age, male, likely target. It wouldn't be hard at all for me to be on such a list. So the evolution of this would be I say yes, like red-blooded male would likely say. She sends me pictures. How revealing they are probably isn't so important. It's not the scammer, right? I already know the scammer is not the girl in the photo. But the photo of the girl could easily have more provocative photos out there. And I'm guessing she's got photos out there of her in a shower. So the scammer sends me the photo in the shower. Maybe it's highly revealing. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's PG or R. At that point right there, it could turn into an extortion scam. Or maybe it goes further, even with more serious pictures. Maybe the extortion scam doesn't occur until I send her pictures of me. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So where do I want to go with this? If I say yes, it's probably going to pick pictures of that girl in the shower. And if it's PG or R, I'm fine with doing it. I'm sure a reverse Google search is going to show whatever picture that I get. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and see what that is. Well, Omkar is saying no. Omkar is very seriously no. Give me your reasons for saying no, Omkar. Nice weather. Shri, it's India. Omkar, no. Shri is laughing. LOL. Omkar. Yeah, tell me why you're saying no to that. Oh, that's interesting. XSplit sent me an email why you should be restreaming. Could that be, does XSplit know that I'm streaming now without them? Shri says there's a thing called zero-click attack. Yes. Yes, bingo, you were right on it. Thank you so much for that. So let's talk about zero-click attack, or what I know about it. Ken has sent a message. When you get back in a week or so, let's get together. I just fired up my laptop to help out on something you mentioned earlier, but it wants my OBS to stream. Yeah, absolutely, Ken. So Ken's asking to engage, and the main purpose behind me creating a YouTube channel is I want to help people with technical issues for free by doing a Zoom connection with them and a YouTube connecting remote to their computer during a YouTube live stream to provide free computer technical support over YouTube. My business for 30 years has been providing fee-based technical support to businesses in my hometown of Fresno, California. So Ken has been on my channel several times, and him sending this message just gives me a chance to put out this plug in case this video gets a lot of clicks. It could be this. Now, for anyone who's watching this video on replay, I know the people that are watching right now are probably my subscribers, and you know this already, but people watching this on replay, in case this video gets a lot of non-subscribers that aren't familiar with my channel, please do not subscribe to my channel if you like this video. How many times do you hear a content creator say that? Do not subscribe to my channel just because you like this video. This is not the normal kind of video on my channel. I wonder what happens if I change position here a little bit. Does the camera do a little better? No, it doesn't. I go this way. Does it adjust better? Not really. How can I get that camera to calm down that brightness a little bit? Well, all right. Enough of that. So let's get back onto Shree's comment. He's absolutely right. The scam baiter channels, and I've told before on my channel, I don't want to get into that because I'm not set up for a virtual computer. I don't have a burner phone number. I don't use a VPN. So I'm just a little too exposed and findable. So yeah, and this one where, let's see, and Omkar dittos that reason. So yes, I won't go down that road. We're gonna stop this pretty soon because this is enough to expose that this is a scam. And although I'm not going to be able to demonstrate this zero-click attack, it certainly gives you a chance to see it. So the zero-click attack means this person could send me a message that if I just by receiving the message, I get infected. Now that could have already happened before in terms if that is happening just from text messages. I think the zero-click attack, I know it exists. I haven't researched it, but I think it's a little more complex to pull it off because let's see, so this girl's image already came up on my cell phone. Zero click means I don't have to touch it. I'm already infected just because she sent the message to my phone. I don't think the zero click attack is at that level. I do know that there are zero click attacks on websites. And it happens all the time where a client of mine will do a Google search and they'll click on one of the search results and a web page shows up and all of a sudden they get all these messages about your computer's infected, call this phone number. Well, the computer's not actually infected yet, but it has been attacked. They've been attacked by displaying these scary messages and call the phone number. Without exception, in every instance that I've dealt with, and there's been a lot of them, just restart the computer or even just close the browser. You might have to end task to do it. Then you can relaunch the browser and it's going to be fine. This exposure is just nuts. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll turn around. Give me a moment. Bear with me. I'm going to turn around, and I'm sure if I just turn the camera towards the room that I'm in instead of trying to show the forest, we'll be better off. All right, I got to move my chair around to that side. I thought that was going to be nice to be showing the outside. Oh, that's still bright. Okay, bear with me. Too bad you can't just be telling me when it's adjusted well. I'll just go ahead and do this one too. All right, I said this isn't going to last. Oh, wow, that is still really bright. All right, good enough. So looking at the catching up on chat messages. So Sri adds more to that, and I'm thinking you guys may know more on this subject than I do, because this is not my real area of expertise. Wow. All right, I'm going to do a little more here. Better. Part of this is an experiment. I'm doing an impromptu live stream. Okay, so going back to Shree's comment. Let's turn on let me turn on timestamp so I can tell you where it is. The kebab menu in the upper right, those three dots, you touch on that, you can open up the timestamp. So the comment at 8:02 a.m., wherever you are in the world, it might be a different hour, but it's the same minutes. So the 2-minute mark, 8:02 a.m. for me. Sri says, she or he can get access to your mobile with a single image. Most of the attackers target on MMS because Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp filter these pictures. Okay. Yeah, it's time to stop this interaction with her then. I am looking, and I don't know how to, I'm not going to try to figure out how to put text messages on the screen in this. I'm just streaming right now through the YouTube Live Studio. I know other ways to do it. I know OBS, XSplit is my normal program. We don't need to talk about that. Omkar says, who says don't subscribe? No, let me explain why I say that. I tell people don't subscribe due to you liking this video. This is not my normal type of content. The reason I do that is because if people subscribe and then they don't watch my videos, the YouTube algorithm sees that. And if that happens a lot, the YouTube algorithm recognizes that people who subscribe on my channel doesn't necessarily mean they're going to watch my videos. So when the YouTube algorithm is choosing what video thumbnails to show to people, if YouTube knows that people who subscribe to my channel usually will watch my videos, then YouTube's going to be more aggressive about showing my videos to the people who've subscribed. Just because you subscribe doesn't mean that YouTube is obligated to show you my videos. So I seriously do not like having subscribers who aren't going to actually watch my videos. And here's another point. If a person watches the video, does not subscribe, then they watch another one of my videos either right away or a week later. Doesn't matter when. Don't subscribe, and then they watch another one of my videos. Don't subscribe. The YouTube algorithm sees that. They know that person will watch my videos sometimes, and the YouTube algorithm will show them my videos. And then I get the views. The views count towards monetization. Well, they count for monetization. The number of subscribers, I got to get to 1,000 subscribers before my channel is eligible for monetization. That's the only thing that subscriber count really matters for at this point. There's some other things you can get at higher levels. I'm not too worried about those. So I don't want to have people subscribing that aren't actually going to watch. So that's why I say when I do a video that's outside of my normal stuff, I say don't subscribe just for liking this. Watch some other of my videos. Then if you want to subscribe and hit the bell so that you get notifications, hey, that's great. If you want to keep watching my videos without ever subscribing, that's fine too. If you watch my videos without ever clicking like, that's fine too. YouTube, all that YouTube cares about is, do you watch my videos? If you do, they're going to show you more of them. They're going to offer more of them. That's why. So then moving on, 8:06 a.m. Shri says tech support scam. Yeah, this isn't feeling like a tech support scam to me. Maybe that's when I was referring to the 0-click, and when my clients would go do a Google search and click on something. Those are typically tech support scams. Omkar, I saw what you said on Jim Browning. I'm good. I'm hoping you liked what I said on the Jim Browning's issue. I am a Patreon supporter of Jim Browning. It's what's Gold Plus level, something like that. I've been a supporter of his for a long time, and I was thrilled when he actually left a comment on one of my videos. Yeah, that was thrilling. I've been in Zoom sessions with him. He doesn't show his face, obviously, but audio, and I had my camera on during those sessions, and we were able to have a conversation. And then at 8:06 a.m. from Ken Stout, Omkar, he is saying that since it's out of his normal streaming, I always say, if you like, subscribe. If you don't like, subscribe, and my content is everywhere. I didn't say that very well. I guess I didn't read that very well. I always say, if you like, subscribe. If you don't like, subscribe. And my content is everywhere. Okay, I struggled there a little bit. Omkar says, I found Doug because of Jim Browning. Oh, wonderful. That's great. And also it was thrilling when I discovered that the Jim Browning the chat room that you have with Jim Browning, the name's escaping me. My regular viewers know that sometimes I just have a mental block for the name, but the online chat program that you're always in, that there's a home for Jim Browning there. Mention of me was in there, as I understand it. That was thrilling. Then let's see where. Oh, I scrolled away. I was at 803, something like that. Yeah, 806, and then 807. And then Catherine Anna Hausman is here. Hi, Catherine. So I've already repeated several times what this video is about. I'm going to have to ask you to watch it on replay rather than explaining it again, but because I'm just about winding down. We're almost done here. And Tony, hi, MSH. Oh, Ms. H. Hauserman saying hello to Catherine. Ken, so some more hellos. Mike Novelli, who are we busting? Already done and over with. I'll give a review just before ending the video of it. We're almost done. Catherine's asking people to like the video. She's my heroine for that. Ken, nice place, Doug. Yes, I'm at a mount. We'll call it Studio B, maybe. I'm not sure how often I'm going to get to be here. This is a cabin up in the Sierra Nevada mountains where there was horrible forest fires last year. And actually, this person's cabin was burned to the ground last year. He bought another one. Maybe there'll be more conversation about that in the future if I wind up getting to come up here more. Catherine saying hello. Hi, Catherine. Greg Guy, hello from St. Mary's County, Maryland, U.S. Navy retired. Thank you for your service, Greg. Glad to see you. Oh, and for those of you who are watching, a lot of my videos have the Google Earth pre-show that I start a few minutes before my normal live streams that shows a lot of the regulars in chat and where they're located in the world. If you'd like to be included in that, send me an email, DougBetts@LiveWindowsTraining.com, and I'd be happy to put you on there. There's no hoops for you to jump through to be on there. Then at 808, Greg, that I already read that one. 809, Ken saying thank you for service, Greg. Some hellos and thank yous for service and interaction between people in chat. Mike Novelli, YouTube is obligated to show your videos in the subscriptions all section, just not on home. That's not my understanding, Mike. Well, let's see. Let me be careful about how you wrote that. I was referring to notifications. Windows Defender antivirus did not find any threats since your last. Okay. YouTube is obligated to show your videos in the subscriptions all section. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. If you go to the subscription section in your channel, YouTube will show all your subscriptions there. Yeah, but it might not be presenting them all as a thumbnail. And even if you did notifications with selecting all or clicking the bell, I have heard presentations from YouTube saying that doesn't mean we're always going to send you notification. If you're already watching someone else's live stream, we're not going to send you a notification of another live stream. We're not going to try to pull you away from one live stream into another. And also, if you have the bell set for a channel that you have been showing us lately, that when we show that thumbnail to you, you're not likely to click on it. We're not going to send you that one. We're going to send you the ones that you actually are clicking on. We want to keep you watching. So there's a lot of things that it's just sensible if you think it through. If somebody's got 50 channels that have a notification going out right now, YouTube can't show them all to you. If you've got some channels that you've been watching a lot recently, but you're not subscribed to the channels, you did not click the notifications or the bell, but your other subscriptions you haven't been really watching, they're going to show you the thumbnails for the ones you've been watching. Their whole aim is to keep you watching. Oh, she just came back with another. She's trying hard to get me in. Oh boy. Yeah, she just did it. She flashed me. Yeah, she just flashed me. Of course, it's not the scammer. I'm not going to show this one. It's too risque. I'll give a summary here in a little bit. Let me try to catch up quickly with the chat. I'll give a summary, and then I'm going to end this because I've got other stuff I got to go do. Now my chat just bounced all around. I got to get back. I was at 807, something like that. Who are we busting? I'm going to review that in a moment, then end the video. Let's see, nice place. Hello. Thank you for service. Oh, there it is. 811 was Mike Novelli about the obligation. Ken Stout at 812. 1992 for me, went into medical field as nurse. Oh, okay. Tell him about his medical service, and thank you, Ken, for your service. So chit chat. I'm not going to read through the interactions between each other. You're welcome to have all the interaction you want. I just don't need to read it all out onto the video. Ken Stout says, I did not write it very well, was referring to my channel. LOL. Yeah, I did think that. Sri says, you mean Discord? Yes, that's it. That's the word I couldn't think of. I just pull a blank now and then on a word that I know. Yeah. So I somebody in one of the comments of my videos implied or indicated that my channel is being talked about in Discord. And I have gone into Jim Browning's Discord, and I've gone into other creators' Discord, and I just don't do well in Discord. Following the stream of comments, you guys see how much I struggle just with the chat. Doing text interactions on screen, it doesn't work for me. So, and that's the only reason why I'm not there on Discord. Thank you so much for whatever you said about my channel there. And if you participate in other tech support Discords, there are other content creators who put out videos of how-to fixes for various things, but they're not set up to do a remote connection to somebody's computer. If you have an opportunity to steer somebody to my channel to do that, because I know sometimes it's really difficult to help somebody in a Discord channel to help fix their problem when you can't see the problem. You don't really know that you're on the page. Even if you would like to participate in that. So here's a way that I would love to see this work out. Let's suppose one of you are in another Discord. It's one of the tech support channels. Somebody's in there asking a question, and it's just not working out there well there. And you suggest to them, hey, send an email to Doug. We'll do a Zoom session. You, as the participant in that Discord, if you would like to come into the Zoom session yourself and do a face-to-face helping that person, I will serve as a coordinator or maybe a partner for you on the tech support. So then we can connect remotely to the person's computer and help more people, because I'm sure there's some people coming to your Discord channels that you're involved in that you'd really like to be able to help, and it's just not working out in a text-based environment. So 8:19 a.m., Mike Novelli, the bell notifications are distinctly different than subscriptions. Yeah, except that you can't do a bell notification without being a subscriber, right? You can't do a bell unless you first subscribe. Shri says there's 13 watching. Thank you for pointing that out. Yes, thank you everybody for being here. Mike Novelli, you need multiple screens for streaming live. It makes a huge difference. Well, I think, Mike, have you not seen my other videos? I routinely have multiple computers, multiple cameras that I do for my normal live streaming. This is not my normal live stream. Am I responding correctly to your comment? You need multiple screens for streaming live. Yeah, I do that all the time. So I'm guessing you haven't seen my other stuff. Or I don't know, maybe you have and you're just commenting that those streams go better. And Piano Joe, hello, and a vertical display for watching chat. Yeah, I kind of like the way I'm doing chat on my normal stream. So here's the wrap up. I need to stop reading chat because I need to end this video. And I know you're going to keep coming in with the chat. So from here on out, if you don't put in the @LiveWindowsTraining-DougBetts so it shows up in orange, I'm not going to even look at it because I need to end this stream. So try to reserve and just put in something that you feel really important. And it looks like, yeah, that chit chat there is the last thing from Catherine. So what we're doing is I got this, I showed the picture at the beginning of the video. I'm not going to try to show it again. I received a text message last night, 11:27 p.m., message saying, "Hi, is this Trevor? It's Manda. We matched on Tinder before when I came to visit my cousin, but we didn't meet for coffee. I'm back in town right now. If you want to actually meet up this time, are you around?" So I didn't respond. I didn't see it until the morning. I said, "Sorry, I'm not Trevor." In response, she sent me a fairly seductive photo. And I did a reverse Google search, verified this photo is out there on the internet. It is not the scam. It's not Manda. And so we had some interactions back and forth, and you can watch the replay. I'm not going to read them all here. And then, so while I was doing a little back and forth with her during this live stream, I got to a point where I decided I'm not going to respond anymore. So the last message she gave me that I didn't respond to says, "I just got back from a run. I'm going to get in the shower right now. Want me to show some more pictures?" ? I did not respond. And really substantially from Shri's recommendation to not respond. I think it was Shri, or was it Omkar? One of the two. And I took their advice. They made good points. We talked about that during the early part of the video. I won't go over that again. So I didn't respond, right? So that was at 7:56 a.m. Normally our responses have been 3 minutes apart. 8:18 a.m. So that's 22 minutes. She said, "Tell me what you would do to me." Okay, getting more seductive. Now, I don't think this is probably a zero-click scam because that already would have gone down. I think this is more likely an extortion scam. I didn't respond to that at 8:18. Then at 8:19, only 1 minute later, she sent a picture that I'm not willing to show on my channel. And so I'm just going to block the number. I'm not going to reply to her at all. So I'm touching on the number and then info. And then let's see, info again, and then block this caller. So I'm not even responding to her. Ending this right now. But my guess is that would have been an extortion scam where she already asked me previously to send her pictures of myself. So I would think that she wants to try to get me to send compromising pictures and then threaten to publish those if I don't pay. It's my guess. I'm not going to go down that road unless I had a burner phone and somebody else's pictures, and she's got my real phone number. And certainly still could do more if she wanted to do something in retaliation. But typically my observation is when a scammer is working a scam, they typically are working in a scam sweatshop. They have supervisors. They have a certain routine that they know how to do, and that's what they do. I haven't deleted her files. I haven't done anything damaging to the scammer. I'm just not going to respond. I'm sure she's going to continue sending out messages. I won't see them because the number's blocked. How long am I going to waste that scammer's time just because they're not going to see that they're blocked? Now, actually, I don't know that they don't see that. Do they get a response back saying you've been blocked from this number, or does their messages just go out into the ether? I don't know. So that's a summary of what this video has been about. Again, not my normal content. Don't subscribe to my channel just because you like this kind of content. I don't see myself going down this road further because it's just not my area of expertise, and I don't want to get more expert at this. There's plenty of other folks out there, but I want to do this one because this is the type of scam I don't see exposed too much on YouTube. Well, I don't see any more, I don't see my name in orange, so I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye right now. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. I'm seeing 11 viewers right now and 13 thumbs up. Obviously, that means some people have had to leave the stream and intending to catch it later. And if you join partway, a lot of the questions you might have right now are probably answered earlier. So that's it. Have a great day. Hope this was helpful. See you later. Goodbye.